previously on Gears.
Time to get into Disi's Double Ds. Of course, it's brought to us compliments of Red Bull Mobile and Cell C. Today, Disi, smells delicious.
Delicious. Today on my
Yes.
Disi's Double Ds, we're going to be talking about delicious food and a monthly event you should try and attend if you're in Joburg. To be Cuisine top chef Simon Beggs has created a gourmet 4-course menu inspired by the Free Range Food Co. to be enjoyed by families, and today we're joined by Simon to find out more about these days and his restaurant. Hi Simon, welcome to Gears on Balls Visual Radio.
Hi.
Hey, Simon, good to have you here, man. Wow.
Thanks for having me.
Yes.
And he arrived with treats.
Yes, that's why I
How
said
cool.
good to have you here.
Okay, let's start off with your restaurant. What kind of food do you have
Where's the
available on your
restaurant?
menu? That was going to come up. Okay, where's your restaurant first?
Restaurant's in Bryanston, on Sloane Street, in the Epsom Downs Shopping Centre.
Oh, yes, okay, I know the place well.
Okay, what food do you have on your menu?
What's it called?
To be Cuisine.
That was in my intro, Sasha, if you had to have listened to that.
Called B2B Cuisine.
Yes.
To be
All right,
Cuisine.
now
It's
you
owned by myself and my brother, so it's Two Brothers Cuisine now.
Two Brothers
His
Cuisine.
brother is also a golfer. He was a professional.
Excellent.
Still a trying
Now
profession.
he saw the light. Thought food, glorious food.
Whatever. Okay, third time
Da,
lucky.
ba,
What
la, la,
food
la.
do you have available on your menu?
It's breakfast and lunch, so it's all my own food. We've got our own bakery, so we bake 6 different types of specialty bread, pies and biscuits and all of that, and then a lot of salads and quite healthy food. So you can actually choose your sandwich, the bread you want your sandwich on, things like that. We make, as I say, our own pies. I bought you some in to try, so you can give them a bash,
Yummy.
see what they like. And then the breakfast's really good as well. We're quite well known for our eggs Benedict and omelettes.
I love Eggs Benedict.
Best in Joburg.
Oh, I love Eggs Benedict.
How did your interest in food come about?
I really got interested in food from boarding school, really, watching Jamie Oliver on the TV and all of that. My gran was a really good cook, so I suppose it comes from her and my mom, and just sort of
Was it
decided I
it's
wanted
not
to
from
do that.
not from the sort of very dull food you had in boarding school?
No, it's watching TV and boarding school and hating the food I was getting.
Okay, all right.
Okay, let's chat about this day you have, though. It's called Lunch on the Farm Day. Can you tell us a bit more about that? And
Yeah, well, it's a project that I sort of just started with 2 friends of mine. My one friend, he owns a farm, and his girlfriend Georgie, she's sort of the brains behind it. But what he does is he grows the produce. It's all free range food, all by EU standards. So it's not South Africa doesn't really have sort of labeling standards that they have to stick to. So he follows the EU standards, and he actually betters it. So like, for example, a chicken is supposed to be grown for 81 days, which he does for full whereas in South Africa most chickens are grown for about 30 to 40 days.
Is that all, eh?
Yeah. So you can see I actually bought you some frozen chickens you can try.
Oh, really?
They'll feed
can
a
I
family of
fetch
4
one? I want to
quite.
see the size of it. Hang on.
You'll see the size of them. They'll feed a family of 4 quite easily.
Nice.
Huge breasts. And
they're better.
A lot more meat. They taste a lot better. They don't have any antibiotics, hormones,
we
anything pumped
go.
into them. So, and they grow naturally. They're allowed to forage for their own sort of
And
worms
they've got
and everything.
bones.
Yep.
Like
Much bigger
bones.
structure. You know, you can
You know what I mean?
feel them. Much firmer bird.
Yeah. Okay, Disi just went to go and fetch a chicken. Disi, is it a chicken or a cock?
That's like Ian's message. Wow, it's massive. Compared to the chicken. No.
What, the cock? Write that one up there, please. There we go.
Compared to the chickens that I buy at like a shop.
Yeah.
No, it's much
scary.
bigger. You'll see.
Yeah.
That will probably weigh about 2.2 kilos, 2.4, whereas a normal one would be about 1.2, 1.4.
That's ridiculous.
Okay, so now how does the day work?
So we got a Facebook page. You can follow us on Facebook, the Free Range Food Co. We are busy launching a website, so we'll have that up and running soon. But just go on there. The details are on there. You can contact us or email us, the freerangefoodco @gmail.com, and we'll send you all the information.
Now, where is the farm, if I may ask?
The farm's in just outside of Walkerville, so it's half an hour drive along the M1.
Southway.
Yes, yeah, you go past Goldridge City on the M1, take the Vereeniging split, and then just head straight for Vereeniging. Very easy to get to. They've just redone the freeway, so...
Because Disi didn't ask you where the farm was.
That was coming up in my questions later.
No, of course it was.
And then you have it once a month. Is each day a specific type of meat?
Yes, yeah. So we've done, this is our second one we've just done. Our third one's on the 6th of October. We're doing lamb. Our one we just did this previous Sunday was pork. So we had a 4-course pork menu, and then the previous one was chicken. So everything on the menu will be like this. This last one we did 4-course pork with the canapes, starter, main course was all pork. So different cuts of pork, different ways of cooking, different. So get to taste the whole pig really.
Can I? Because I love my pork, but now when I'm doing like a pork loin or something, and I want to get the crackling without destroying the meat, how do I do that?
Well, you just roast it at your normal time, so however big the meat is, and then salt the actual skin, the fat of the skin. Yeah, it helps to score it with a sharp knife. So just score it.
Yes.
At an angle, and then salt it, and then grill it. So after roasting, salted and grilled, and it crackles very, very nicely.
It's the best.
You're getting tips.
I'm asking for
how
tips.
much does it cost to attend one of these days, and what does the price include?
Okay, so we've got 2 options. You've got a picnic option, so we've designed that for people with kids, so they can bring their kids along. Kids can run around the farm, feed the ducks and the geese and all of that. And that is $8.25. So that would be with the parents and 2 kids, or any kids after that. There'll be an additional fee, but a much smaller fee. And then it's $4.65 at the long table, and that includes your 4-course meal with your canapes and all drinks included. We're trying to get a different sort of craft beer out there every time. We've had Darling Brew at the moment, so Darling on tap, and then all your wines, juices, and cool drinks included in that price.
Gee whiz. It's great value, eh? For a
very good value and a nice day out. You feel like you've got out of Joburg for the whole day.
I'm sure.
Yeah, awesome day out.
That's so cool. And your friend's farm, are people able to buy his free-range produce?
Yes, at the moment we're obviously getting it up and running a lot. It's getting it up and running now. It's going quite quickly. The produce will be able to be sold very shortly. We've got a few butcheries that are very interested, so we'll be getting the meat into that and putting it up on our website, and that way you can go and purchase the meat.
Okay, awesome. I wanted to ask you the difference between free-range produce and non-free-range produce. Is there, you as a top chef, is there a big difference cooking with it?
A huge difference. Yeah, massive. Well, you'll see when you
just
cook
do with
this.
the chicken. You would look at the chicken size.
The taste is totally different. The size of the animal, and then also it doesn't have antibiotics, hormones, growth hormones, all of that pumped into it. Their feeds proper. They're able to walk around in the fields all day. They're not cooped up in a little spot. I mean, a chicken's supposed to be in a 2x2 meter area to be free range, and Nigel's chickens, they roam freely. They've got huge spaces. They've got massive sort of like fields to walk around in. So it gives them a better life, and also they can grow. They grow for an additional 40 days
until we eat them.
Yeah. But a lot of people are fooled by it. They don't actually understand where their food comes from, even up to how it is killed. And it's all done in an ethical way. So, yeah, better food.
Do you try to use free-range produce at To Be Cuisine too?
I'm going to be using all, so far at the moment, as far as I can, I do, and go organic as far as I can. But it's a very expensive process, and we are trying to do that. All our flours are organic. It's for our bakery. Mm-hmm. There's no, they're not, they're all stone ground. They don't have any additives put into it. There's no bleaching of the flour or anything like that. That's why our breads don't actually last that long. They go stale quite quickly because there are no preservatives in it. And then,
but that's what bread should be. Bread should be as you get it. You must eat it flat out.
That's it, straight out the oven, nice and crusty.
Smash the whole thing.
Oh, that's the best.
But I was going to say, I mean, yes, costs are involved because there isn't a massive supply. So
no,
there's for you to find these organic ingredients or whatever, pretty difficult.
No, it's very, very difficult to do. Even my fruit and veg supplier, he struggles to get hold of it. And then also they don't last as long. So you can't keep a tomato in a fridge for a week because it starts perishing quite quickly. So you got to use them quite quickly, and then also there's a price to it.
Yeah.
So it hasn't taken off as much as we would like it to.
It's an education process, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, definitely.
But I think it's so important. I think, free range or organic is definitely the way to go, and people are starting to realize that.
No, definitely. I mean, in terms of your fruit and veg as well, there are no pesticides put onto it and naturally grown. It's got a better flavour too. Definitely a much better flavour and colour and everything. You can see it in a tomato. Much deeper red colour, much sweeter, bigger.
Okay, awesome. And then just finishing
Terrific.
off your contact details for To Be Cuisine, and I know you did mention how people can book for these days, but can you just give us both of those?
Okay, for To Be Cuisine, we got a Facebook page. It's just To Be Cuisine. We've got a Twitter handle also at To Be Cuisine. And then our contact number is 011-463-0571. And then the Free Range Food Co. We've also got a Facebook page. You can follow us on there, and we can send you all that. We're updating it all the time, so you can get all the information from that. And our website will be launched soon.
Excellent.
Okay, awesome. Darren's eyeing out all the food
He
now.
thinks it's
No.
those ones that you buy. Those are not free range flour stuff.
Okay, awesome. Thanks so much for coming in.
Yeah,
here
we'll-
today
Thank you
to
very
chat
much
to
for
us.
having me.
No,
Yeah.
pleasure. We'll get all of those Facebook pages, etc., and put them up on our page as well.
Awesome.
And we wish
Great,
you all of
thanks
the
a lot.
best. I think it's really, really
Thanks a lot.
terrific.
Enjoy the food. Good
That's
luck.
very
Oh,
kind.
yes, thank you for all the little
Thank you very
delicious
much.
goodies.
There we go. Disi's Double D's on this Tuesday afternoon. Of course, brought to us compliments of Red Bull Mobile and Cell C.
Experience the world of Red Bull with Cell C. Get 200 megs free data per month for 12 months. Supercharged with more than 100% free extra value, including talk time, SMS, and data. Plus, free Red Bull content, music, apps, and games. Get your Red Bull mobile starter pack today at any Cell C outlet or participating retailer. Cell C, the power's in your hands.
Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Beautiful.
Gears with Sasha Martinengo on balls.co.za.